What song is this? It's the Smoke Lodge from Taverns of Azeroth. Hello. Good evening. I just closed it down. Just shut it right down. Because we are going to be doing a podcast episode, a podcast editing show, or stream show. I'm just stuck in show mode. Where we've just finished recording a show, a podcast that we live stream it, but it is supposed to be a podcast. And it was about an hour and 20 or so. So we are okay. So also for those who don't know, I've been sick for the whole week. If you're just coming in for the first time, I've been sick for the whole week. So usually I like to have about a good 3-hour stream. But because I've been up and down with my health, I don't know why. I'm got a cold, and then I was good for most of this day, and by the time it was time to do the show, my throat began to hurt when I tried to swallow, and I don't know. So we're gonna do another short stream because I want to try to get back to a healthy state where I can do my normal streams, right? So today we are going to be also for people who are here for the first time, raising money for my walk to end ALS. The goal was $1,000. We are now at $1,397.08. We do have two stretch goals of getting, if we can make it to $2,000, I will do a stream where I have my wife's pink Crocs as earmuffs on my head, and she has also given me permission to swear for 1 minute. So, and by swearing, it's not going to be there, like there's going to be some foul stuff, but there won't be anything racist or, homophobic or anything like that. So, it's going to be your normal swears, but for some people that like to make fun of me, that Carrie punches me when I swear, well, this is for them. So if you want to hear that, you need to get me to $2,000 by the end of March. So we've still got we're going to do every day, so we've got 2 weeks and a day, 2 weeks and 2 days, including this stream. So we are going to switch over. I'm going to switch to my desktop, and I'm going to enable my desktop, so it'll be okay. All right, so I start with I start with VLC player. So we want to this right here is the video file of the podcast we just did. So what I do is that because we have a recording of it, I don't record it somewhere else. Like I don't record separate tracks. I just record it straight to one file, and we rip the audio out of that. So we go here and convert and save, and it's already on audio MP3, and our destination is, and we've done this before on stream. We've done this a few times now. I think this will maybe be our 4th or 5th time. So we're going to go to podcast and raw audio. So episode, what was it, 158? Good Lord. Audio. And save. And we go start. And let that go. That won't take that long. See, it's already at like a minute. But while that's going, we are going to go to WordPress. WordPress. It's okay for this to be up. There's no passwords or anything that will be shown. So we're not going to update anything. All right. I do like to go expanded view. So we find one of our previous episodes, which is 157. We go create a new draft. Doop, and pretty much it. And then we change it. I think we said the title was going to be Sliding into Death. Sliding into Death. And we are joined by a newcomer this week, Hadley C. Tells us her experiences with the challenges so far, and I think that would be fine. We're gonna do okay. So we did patch 8.15 surprise, and we're gonna keep that there, and we will do Hadley C. Okay. Now I know she added in her info. These are our show notes right now. So this is all her contact info. So we put them in order, right? So Discord, Hadley C, but she didn't put in her hashtag number thingy, Hadley C. So it's gonna be Hadley C. Where is it? I'm gonna have to find it. Where is she? Alright, no, I'm gonna have to go to her profile. Why can't I see her, the hashtag number? That's strange. Hadley C. Okay, there we go. It's number, we can't do it on the numpad, 4550. So there's nothing to link to, so we don't bother with that. What was next? We had email. Holy shave, Batman. I did. So I wasn't feeling too well, and the mustache was getting into my, like, it was beyond my bottom lip. It's stupid. It's gross. So, Hadley C1. Hadley C1 at gmail.com. So I asked Carrie if Carrie would help me shave off my hair and like my beard and everything, and she's like, yup. Because she's not a fan of it. Instagram. What was it? Hadley. So Hadley _C. So we'll find that on Instagram. Instagram.com. What was it? Hadley _C. So I just make sure that it's all good. Yep. So we'll copy that, and we'll put this as a link. Where's the linky thing? There it is. Whoops. There. All right. That's that one. For Twitch, it's Hadley C with no underscore. So we go Hadley C. And put in another link. So it's going to be, we'll put the full URL, twitch.tv/Hadley C. That should be fine. What do we got here? We got, and Twitter is Hadley C as well. So we've got Twitter is at Hadley C, and I like to put the @ sign for that. Twitter.com/Hadley C. Okay. I don't put the link in for emails because some people might not have Outlook or some kind of third-party software, so generally I leave it as is and let people deal with it. So that's pretty much it. One thing I need to do while we're here, we're going to go to our Twitch page. Oh yeah, okay, so what we do is we copy that whole thing. We go, hey, look, it's us. Go to Video Producer. we go, oh, no, that's what we're doing right now, so we can't do anything with that. Go to edit. So we're going to have to, and we paste it in, and we have to edit this whole thing because it can't deal with line breaks, apparently. I don't know why. So we go news, and so we have to format it. It's just a bit of a pain. I don't know why it's not picking up the thingamajigger. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and then check out the show on YouTube. Remember to catch us live. And then we get into Hadley's stuff. So we got Discord, email, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then we got Lita, Twitter, podcasts. Then there's a stone guy, Twitter, podcast. All right. And we select all, and we save. Actually, I don't think I needed to select all, but let me go to export. Now, I just need the tags, so I'm not going to let you see this part where I have my tags, but because it's in my OneNote, and I don't like to share that. So I have a whole bunch of tags saved up, and I always put the guest in there. So we're going to do Hadley C without an underscore, because she didn't give us a YouTube channel, but actually no, she wanted it to, let's do with a space. So we want to export, and that shouldn't take too long. So that part is done for Twitch. So we can't update the thing for YouTube yet. We'll have to wait. However, in the meantime, we go back to VLC. It has completed, so it's not doing anything, so it's done. We open up Audacity. The Audacity. Okay, so file, and we open up one of our recent projects, which is this one here, which is the project, is the AUP file. And it takes a little bit to load, just because. That was my stomach. It went raw. Come on. So it's basically loading up all the audio that's in this one file, which is the intro, the meat of the podcast, and then the outro. So as you can see, the intro is on the top. Middle is the actual podcast, and the outro is at the bottom. So we don't care about this one, so we can delete that track. And we go open up Explorer, go back to where we save the raw audio, which is raw audio, and we go bring that in. We import that in, and it's gonna import it, and we gotta wait again while it does its stuff. How much time is left now? 37 seconds. So it's kind of funny. Sometimes when I'm not really feeling well, if I do a shave, like I shave off all my hair and stuff, it makes me feel better. This time I don't really think it worked out too well. It didn't make me feel better. Although the whole day I was feeling okay. Just here we are at night. I don't know. It's hard to swallow. Like swallowing the tea hasn't been too bad. But all right, so we're here. We've got that imported. Just before we continue on with that, we're going to go to the desktop. That's what she said. It's hard to swallow. Oh boy, Toasty. You're so funny. Okay, so what I usually do is we rename this WCP 158 sliding into death, and we will cut and put that into our WoW challenges, and we have a raw video folder where I have all my stuff, and away it goes. And I hope this doesn't like make this stream choppy or anything, but it shouldn't. I have to entertain myself between LFR and time walking queues somehow. Oh my goodness. I did not do time walking. I have not done LFR. I did a little bit of deer, but very little. I have not touched it this whole expansion, like maybe twice, which is really strange. I mean, I have nothing against it. I think it's a good way for people to see some of the content that they normally wouldn't be able to, especially if some of the plot lines are tied to it, right? So LFR is the only way that you can raid. Oh man. All right, so we're looking for the intro, which is this little piece right here. So we are going to, we chop out everything before the intro, or actually we chop the intro and earlier because we have the intro already on its own track. Okay, there we go. All right, and that is Lita taking in a breath. So we're going to get rid of all that. And we're going to find the outro all the way at the end. Doop, 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 doop. Where, this is the outro right here. So we're just going to listen to it.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so this part right here, where you can hear me tapping the keyboard, I actually kind of want to get rid of that, but I want to leave a little bit of air between her saying goodbye. So I delete that.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
And done. Okay. Next thing I want to do is find some air here where there's no talking. Okay, and you see the playback level up at the top. You should be able to, yeah. When I hit that, you'll see that there's something there, but I can't really hear a whole lot, so we're going to see if we can find something else. Like maybe here. Like that. I think I heard a click. Let's go in here. Yeah, okay, I can hear stuff in there. All right, so we have, this is noise. We're going to, even though it's like a straight line, there's still noise there. So we're going to go to Effect, Noise Reduction. We get the noise profile, which is what we've already picked. So we click that button, and we select the whole thing, so that when we go back into noise again, doing this step will filter out everything, and off it goes. Off it goes. Oh, man. And I think I've actually got it into a good spot where the noise wasn't too bad this week. So I've got my microphone here. I'll show you my settings here for my sound. My mic physically is at like it's not very high up. My recording is on my Yeti. So I put my levels to 80%. Generally, the lower you go, the better. However, the lower you go, the more I have to turn up my voice meter. So this is my voice meter right now. So you can see as I talk, this goes up and all that, right? So if I were to jack that down, I'd have to jack this up. Enough about jacking. Let's, as I turn this down, I would have to turn this up or increase the compression, which basically, which is more or less like an amp. But I find that as you do this, it gets super loud. And the goal is so we don't have a gate, because I find that with a gate, I could do clicks, which is great, and it wouldn't pick that up. But if my voice is all over the place, and even when I'm sick, like especially when I'm sick, the voice levels go all over. So I don't want it to cut out if I happen to have a low part of my speech, right? And I also find that even though that there's a gate, it's not noise filtering, right? So this is like there's no built-in noise filter for voice meter from what I know. And if there was, I would use it in a second, because then it could take out that dead air that you hear like that and then take that out, right? But it doesn't have anything like that. So basically, if you put the gate on, it will pick up your microphone, including the noise. So I find that is actually more distracting than it's worth. So right now it's at 80. I would like to have it at 50, and then put that up, or maybe the compression. But I think we're at a good spot right now. I might play around with it again after. But this is what I use to deal with all my sound. Actually, for the podcast, this is my microphone. Any video games, so B1 and B2 will be off, so that any games that might be played won't go through on to my stream. Discord will come through on channel B2, which goes out to the stream. VLC player and my soundboard sounds only go through on B1. B1 is what my Discord people hear. So they can hear any of the soundboard stuff. They can hear me. And they can hear anything that's playing in the background on my computer. But they can't hear themselves, which is important, because you don't want them to hear themselves, because it makes it sound weird. And then my default system sound plays for both my B1, which is my Discord people, and my B2, which is the stream. So if I were to turn this off right now, you would be able to hear me, because I'm still coming through there, but you wouldn't be able to hear any sounds that I play on my computer. So that's voice meter. This is my speakers, excuse me, and this is my headset right here. And I don't have an A3 line, and this is the output for this, and this is the output for my system sound. So basically the output for the stream is this guy right here. So if I were to mute this, you wouldn't be able to hear a thing, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to go back to our regular stream here, and let's get to, what's it over here? I think we heard. So we're playing this dead air part, right? Yeah, so this dead air, you should have very minimal levels coming back. Yeah, see, very, very few. So minus like 50, I don't know what that is, minus 56 or 58, which is really small, which is great. So we don't want to hear anything there. So now that that's done, we can select the whole thing again. And we go to, we do, what the heck did we do? I think we did compressor. So basically what the compressor will do is that it will take the whole thing, and I want to mash it down so that it helps to keep everybody at the same level, especially because I don't have separate tracks. Okay, and because I don't have separate tracks, before we go live, I need to make sure that the Discord levels coming in here are about the same as my microphone coming in here, even though this is at 0 and that's at minus 15. As long as the output of it sounds okay, then we're all good. Sometimes that doesn't quite happen too well, because sometimes people's mics are a little bit too loud or a little bit hot. Lita's sometimes comes through a little bit hot, but doing the compressor, it makes everything kind of be the same. So as you can see, everything got really big, and that's okay because now we know. Okay, we're actually going to zoom out. Oops, zoom out. No, zoom out. Maybe we're zooming in there. So I thought I saw some. No, we got to do more. Right here. Okay, there's one there. Yeah, we got to do another one. Okay, yeah. So I see these little spikes, right? So we'll have to keep an eye out for those because we're going to go back and delete those spikes and find out what those spikes are from because those ones shouldn't be there. So now that we've done that, we go to equalization. I don't know why this is still like a straight line. I know that these are where they're supposed to be, but I thought this was... Anyways, I thought this was supposed like this is supposed to smooth the ins and outs of everyone doing talking and speech, but I thought the lines were actually supposed to be like a waveform. But we still apply it, and it seems to work okay. I could just be doing nothing here, but I think we're okay. And we gotta just wait for this to finish. And because we've had like so usually our episodes are about an hour and a half. We try to get it to about an hour, but it never works out like that. But on average, I think we're about an hour and a half. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes less. So this week we're an hour and 20 something. So this is going to go a little bit faster than normal because it was a little bit of a shorter show. So we've done that. And one last thing I do is normalize, and we do to -2. And that will just go, and it should be pretty quick as well. Doop 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 doop. Just waiting for this to go. I think you can. I think you can. I think you can. All right. All right. So you see how it shrunk it a little bit. So it's all normalized. So we're gonna go just check out these little spikes here. It was this one here? We're just clicking into it. What is this? We're gonna go here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's kind of loud, but that was loud for me. I don't know about for the stream, but that was the audio that we play for that was the bumper. So I can't really do anything about that part. This one right here. What the heck was that? Why did it just go all freaky like that? I've never seen that happen before. Okay, but this. Is that me? That's probably me going. Let's see. Boom. No. That was me hitting the mic. Okay, we are going to keep that because I did that on purpose, and we want to keep it for the show. So we're going to zoom back out. We should all be good there. The podcast should be good to go then. All right, and so one last thing that we need to do is that we need to move the podcast in between the intro and the outro. And we select everything. So shift click, tracks, align end to end. So now they should all be playing one right after another. And we go file, export as MP3. And we are going to save this to my WoW Challenges folder. Podcast audio final. And I do it in a certain code, 158. I have a file structure that I use, 2019 0316, so year, month, day, and hit enter, and we do the tags. All right, so the track is called, the title is Sliding into Death. All right, and we're episode 158. We need comments. We need a comment about it. Maybe let's do Hills Are Are Bad, because that was a second title that I came up with, or that was the first title, but they didn't pick it, so I'm just gonna say Hills Are Bad. And our guest was Hadley C. And off we go. So that will write out. I'm going to open up my FileZilla, and that's over on my other screen that you can't see because I don't want to show that. Okay, so while that is going, I believe that YouTube should have been completed by now, and you should be able to see this stuff. This should be fine. YouTube Studio. There we go, videos, and we go to this one. This is the newest one, right? Sliding into Death. Oh, with Sliding into Death. No, it's not with Sliding into Death. It's called Sliding into Death. So we just checked the intro and all that stuff, and that's all good, right? So we know that we want to schedule it as public tomorrow at 9 p.m. Done. And it's going to be a WoW Challenges podcast. That's done. I also turn off user ratings. So you can still vote for it. Vote yes and no, right? Like thumbs up, thumbs down, that's fine. But you can't see like how many people actually clicked on it. I don't know. It bugs me. So we're going to save. And we're going to copy the ID of it, like the tag, because we need to go into this. And for some reason, we can't edit this. I should actually try to convert it to blocks and see how that goes. But I'm going to edit as HTML. So we have to scroll in here, look for the YouTube embed. This is what we want. We're going to paste in the new one, and then we're going to edit visually. So now we're back. It's got the new one. Okay, so that's done. So we know that part's done. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Son of a gun. I didn't get a good picture of her smiling. Okay. All right. So we got to find a good picture of her smiling. Let's open this up.
Okay, hang on a minute.
We're going to mute this. All right. So we need to get a good picture of, like, even, oh, no, she's not looking. No. Need to find a good picture of her smiling. Oh, we just had one right there. That was actually, I think, a good one. Let's wait for the intro to finish. Okay, we're gonna wait for the intro to finish here. This is what I do if I don't get a good screenshot of the person and I forget, because sometimes I do. Especially if we just did an episode where person doesn't have a webcam and they use a picture, and I can just use that so I don't have to get it.
Hello, and welcome
this
to
one.
the WoW Challenges podcast. This is
And wait for her to
episode
smile.
158. Today is Saturday, March 16th, 2019. I am your host, Lita, and joining me is my co-host, Stone. Good morning, Stone. How are you?
Wow, you can really hear that really well. That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. I think that's a good one. Okay, so we're going to. I don't know if you can see this on the stream. I don't know, but no, I don't think you can. So it pauses everything, and we're going to take a screenshot. Yeah. So we take that, we copy, close that. We're going to open up Photoshop. So we can close VLC Player now. We can close that too. So we're going to open up Photoshop here. So I wouldn't put a picture of somebody that looks like kind of derp, right? Like I wouldn't do with that unless it's somebody I really know, like really well, like Belle. So when Belle was on her show the last time, I didn't take a screenshot of her, so I found one where she was like looking off to the side, like, huh? Um, so it was pretty good. So we do file, new, and because we have it copied, it knows to create a new file with the dimensions of what's in the clipboard. So we go like that, and we just Control V. Okay. So we need, what's the image size? The image size is not 600. So we do need it to be, so let's go to 650, right? I need the fixed size of the crop is got to be, it's got to be 600. Okay. So this is part of her screen. That's not me. So if we go like this, so this is for the podcast episode picture. So if you can see that, I think that should be good. So we're going to crop everything. So that should be good. All right. So we're going to save for web. Save. Put this on the desktop to make it easy to find. Hadley C header. And that's it. Close. We don't want to save. We don't care. It's done. Okay, so we go find, we're back to the podcast episode, replace the image, upload, select the file, desktop, there we go, Hadley, and wait for that to pop up. There we go. So that's up. So that's that. I was thinking about going through all the podcast episodes and adding a category for each of the guests that are on, so that people just want to search for that guest, they can. Right now you can't really search for it very well on the website, and eventually I wouldn't mind making the website WordPress based so that you can just go look for stuff, but for now we're just going to leave it like this. Sorry for the gravelly voice, it's getting worse and worse. So now that that's done, we've done the video, we've done the header, the MP3 looks like it's done. We're going to hit save the project, and we can close that now. I am going to upload the new episode to the website. Well, the episode is only 86 megs. Yep, 158. All right, that is uploading. So we're going to modify the existing episode because remember it's using it from the old one. So we're on episode 158 now, and now we just got to wait for the upload to finish, and hopefully it won't kick me offline or make the stream really bad or anything. It says it's uploading at 1.9, so it should be uploading at max speed, so hopefully it won't kill us. Let me look at the stream health to see if it's affecting it. I'm not sure though. I don't think it will. There we go. I don't think it will. I think we're okay. Okay, so upload is done. We can close that, and we just verify to make sure that we are good and media is verified. That is it. We just hit so we don't want to publish it right away because Twitch has that 24-hour period. So we go March 17th. We do 9 p.m. right? Make sure it's 9 p.m. March 17th, 9 p.m. That was pretty much it. Did we do this? Yeah, we did do that at 9 p.m. So that's good there. And I think that's schedule and schedule. That is pretty much it. So the episode will actually be coming as 2139. So if you were to go to our website, challenges.com, and then see it's not there right now, but if you go click on one of the last episodes, it says the blog ID. So be 2139. Should say nothing, right? Sorry, yeah, it's because it's not published yet, but I take that and I give it to Nisi and be like, we're gonna do this right now. Episode is boop and we're going to go open up TweetDeck. So you're going to see my TweetDeck. We're going to see my TweetDeck. Let's go like this. Well, challenges. Episode 158. What's it called? Sliding into Death. We always put the guest first because they are the reason why we're doing this. And I always put Lita first because that's just what you do. And put myself last. Is now online. Exclamation. And we take that. And we have the blog post. And we are not going to tweet it right away. We click on that thing. March 17th. And again at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. All right. And that's it. That is an episode, or that's how we do it. That is pretty much it. Honestly, there's nothing, like there is one part I do here. What is this? No, I'm not going to show that part. So because it's code for our website. So the only other thing I would do is that this section here, where we have the podcast list, I would add the next one in, and I do actually put that up. I make it live like right away so that I don't have to do it tomorrow. I don't have a content management system yet. Although if we went to go pure WordPress, I think I should be able to get something done here where I can make it appear at a certain time. But I think for now, we're just going to do it like this. And if we get into trouble, then they can tell us to stop. But we're not, we're not making this like a front page thing. And we're doing everything else is within the 24-hour holdover thingy, right? So this took us, so we've been online for 51 minutes. Normally, if I were just to do this myself, like without having to stream it, it would be about 25 minutes, maybe 20. I think the quickest I've had it done is 20 minutes. Sorry, just adjusting in my seat. But that is pretty much it. We are going to call it there because, again, I'm not feeling super well, and you can hear my voice is kind of not normal. So we're going to end it there. The plan is to, one second. Okay, so the plan is to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping that I'll be better tomorrow to stream, to do a full stream, but the plan is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to see how it goes from there. I'm hoping so, Toasty. If I'm not better by Monday, then that means it's going to be like a full week that I've been kind of poop, right? So, but yeah, Sunday night, 10 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to stream. I don't know if I'm going to do World of Warcraft. I'm thinking of doing D&D prep again because we have about, I think our next session is, looks like the 28th of April. So we have about, I have about like 4 to 5, I have 5 to 6 weeks. And we're doing overland stuff, and I think I'm pretty much good to go, but I kind of wanted to build on the random encounter tables and come up with a system using the rules that we have now to figure out how players are going to, how often will I roll and all that, and what could they come across, and because maybe they would have a random encounter, but it doesn't need to necessarily be a monster, because it doesn't need to be like that, and it's not always like that, right? And if you add different things, it keeps them on their toes, because sometimes it might be good, sometimes it might be bad. Generally, my party, even if it's good, they still try to kill it. So they slapped a Christmas elf right across the face. Terrible. Terrible. So that's going to be it for this night, or this stream. I should be back. Like I will be back tomorrow. If I'm still not feeling well, it'll be another short stream. And if it's a short one, we might just try to do something quick, like mountain runs or something. Other than that, thank you to everybody that's donated so far. We are about 600. Looks like $602.92 away from our $2,000 stretch goal. So we'll see if we can reach that. We are streaming. We're going to stream every day all the way through March. So we've still got about 15 days left, right? So we'll see if we can get there. Otherwise, other than that, we'll see you all later. Gang signs. Peace out. Have a great day. We're going to do a short end stream, and that's it. See you later.